For sure. CloudLounGe ReMM Podcast. Today's we got a special joint, so we gonna light it, and we in the building with some special people. You know, the team.
Yeah, already.
Who we got?
Your boy GIF, EC, RZX.
Sharp, Elite Connect, RZX, Loose Connection.
Yes, sir.
D1, all of the above.
D1, and today we gonna talk with D1. Let's get into this vibe, dude. Right?
The co-host gets asked questions today.
Yeah, let's ask you questions today. You know what I mean?
Turn of events, isn't it?
Yep,
Turn
yep.
feeling.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen.
You know, your album you released May 31st.
Yep.
Correct? 2024. Go stream that. Go download to your music libraries. Everything.
Everywhere.
That's a fighter's
Everywhere.
All
chance.
streams, all streams.
It's called A Fighter's Chance,
Yo.
like Gifty said.
Everywhere.
How you feeling, D1?
I'm feeling grateful, thankful that it's out, you know. Thankful that we're getting to this episode now of CloudLounge. Grateful for the whole process of making the album. That's something that I think every young artist needs. I think it's cool because it came so organically. Like, without Sharp, it wouldn't be done. Because Sharp produced every single track except for one.
Right.
And we did it with like little to no consultation between one another, little to no talking.
Right.
We did it with just, all right, do you want to do this? Yeah. All right, me too. And let's start.
Lock in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yo, I send you a track. Check it out. Hit me back. Okay. Yeah, I'm writing to it. Okay. I'm gonna send you another track. Hit me back. I'm writing to it. Yeah. That's how it was like. It was constant like that. It was good.
Yeah.
Good vibe.
That was cool because we linked up in the top of the year of 2023, right?
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah.
We're out in Westfield. We had our studio out there.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And what was unique with D1, every weekend, every Sunday, he'll come prepared with a record, and he'll have production from DeSharp. You know what I mean? Bangers. Yeah, and it was just consistent. You know what I mean? Like, to later find out they're working on a project, right? Like, unknowingly, because they were just learning the vibing, getting the chemistry.
That's right.
Yep.
Locking in at the studio, recording.
Trying to build it up.
Yeah.
That was my first time at a studio, really.
At the studio in Westfield.
Yep.
Yeah, that was an amazing time, especially the fact that you had a one take. That shocked the shit out of me.
Was the first session?
First session, one take.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
No, I
just
understand.
didn't expect him to go in there,
Right.
shoot it out, and be like, boom. I was like, and Harsh was the same way too. She's like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
Did he just kill it in one take?
Yeah.
Oh, it was
You
crazy.
did your thing. That was cool. Shout out to Harsh Notes because she introduced me to you guys. Brought you out
Absolutely.
there. And you know what I mean? So to see that whole thing and watch everything fruition to where we at right now.
100%.
So bro, let's bring it up from the genesis. Where were you born? Where you from?
I was born in Springfield, born and raised in Springfield. Never left.
You never left? No
Nope.
vacation?
Vacations,
Road
yeah,
trips.
but that's about it. I come right back.
What's the furthest you've gone?
Furthest I've gone.
Florida? New York?
I went to the Grand Canyon one time.
Ooh, that's far.
Oh, I always want to go there.
That's dope. You never went there?
No.
No?
Yeah, me either.
Yeah, I went there on
Not
a school trip.
A school trip? Oh,
Yeah, they do this thing. I think it was for like 8th graders and seniors or something.
honor
like
roll
that.
or something? Or
No, just like,
whoever could pay for it? Or
yeah,
just,
whoever could figure it out and go. So yeah, that was the furthest I've ever gone. Aside from that though, Springfield is what I know, and it's definitely what I love.
Springfield, yeah, or Massachusetts bred. All right, that's great. So the music, you got into music as a youngin',
Yep. I started rapping in 6th grade.
in 6th grade.
Yeah. It was like the typical 8 Mile story, I guess, you know, like the rap battles and stuff, you know,
Did you throw up
just.
Yeah, that's
spaghetti
funny.
too?
No, honestly.
Okay.
Throw a spaghetti,
Mom spaghetti.
Yeah.
ravioli. For me.
Being Italian, my chances were higher, though.
Right,
Do
exactly.
you like pastas and stuff?
Yeah.
What's your dish?
Like my favorite pasta? I don't know. I never
All
really
of it.
thought about it. Yeah.
Parmesan cheese or something like
Alfredo?
Alfredo,
Yeah,
chicken
like
Alfredo.
chicken Alfredo, yeah.
That's
I
my
like
daughter's
that.
favorite too. That's dope. I don't like that sauce, how it looks and shit.
No?
Nah, I don't know.
You like.
You deliver the sauce with the music, so we get back into it. You know what I mean? A Fighter's Chance was a project that's considered a debut,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So what led you from 6th grade coming up with, you were studying 8 Mile and what other type of music? Chief Keef and shit, or?
A little bit, yeah, because it was
Right.
around. Like, it was so popular, you couldn't avoid it. So, yeah, honestly, a little bit. A little bit of everything. I liked Kendrick, I liked Lil Uzi. Like, I didn't really discriminate when it came to, like, the kind of rap I listened to, per se. I studied it all. When it came to actually wanting to be an artist, it was honestly encouragement from everybody else. Like, yo, you could really do this. You have a chance. Like, go for it.
Cause you would recite your rhymes to people, your friends and stuff. Mm-hmm. What, like at lunch, recess, shit, or like
on the
after
bus, on the bus, at lunch, in homeroom. There is this kid, Jadon. If you're watching this, I used to rap with him in the back of social studies class all the time. We would spend the full hour just sitting there.
Shout out to bro.
Just writing. So I have to shout him out for that. Mm-hmm. He does performances and he raps as well a lot of the time.
Dope.
So it's cool seeing, you know, people that you grew up with keep doing things and then finding new people along the way.
Along the journey,
Yeah, exactly.
Because without finding all of you guys, everyone's played their part. Sharp with getting me going, getting me started, making sure that I was ready to actually take this serious and he wasn't just giving some random kid beats.
Yeah. Right.
Rem for giving the time up every Sunday, no matter what. Right. Like, there is so many Sundays where something came up and we were like, you know what?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Yeah. We have something we need to get done. Right. And then Gift coming around and just showing me the way behind the scenes a lot of the time and explaining to me, like, nah, don't do this because this could happen, or definitely do this, don't miss this chance. Mm-hmm. And then also with the rapping ability and getting the voice behind the bars.
Exactly, yo.
True.
So without you guys, it wouldn't have happened.
So have you dealt with people prior to, like?
Yeah.
Yeah, but not in that way. It was more of you guys were just all coming up and then probably having fun or whatever the case.
Yeah, we just be listening to beats on YouTube or whatever.
Right,
take the beat
just
off
mess around. Right.
So you took it as a business standpoint at this, like linking up with everybody. Right?
Yeah.
Throughout the months.
I would have never thought about it like a business if it wasn't for you guys either. I'd still just be writing songs and putting them out. Yeah. There's a lot of things that you don't pay attention to when you just want to be heard.
Yeah. Exactly.
And you don't really care about anything else. So, like, the guidance was what I needed and what I found when I came here. Mm-hmm. Which is why, as well as I'm sure you guys are, I'm proud of watching this whole place come up.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Ground up.
Every day. I always be thankful for this place and all the guys around. No, bro.
Somehow, some way, you know, you get it done.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Fucking, damn, I was going to say something, too. So you recorded you know, it was interesting because, like, we're buddies, you know, we're family. Mm-hmm. You took your music serious at a time frame when he was just about to stop his music, right? Remember, because when we interviewed you, you were gonna stop.
I wasn't.
How crazy is that, right?
Literally give up music. I was gonna stop. I had another studio that me and a couple people went in on, and I literally had almost about $1 million worth of equipment there, and I was like,
damn,
keep it all. I'm done. I'm not doing this no more. And I just had my little laptop and just decided that's it. But then he had sent me something. It was him and a couple of friends that were rapping on it. And I was like, yeah, I like you. I was like, I like you. I like the way your style sounds. Like, I like what you're saying. And I'm like, no disrespect on your boys. Like, but I'll work with you. Like, plus I met him, but we really didn't get into details about music
at all.
It had more to do with something else and stuff. But but we linked up like that. That's how it was. You know, I don't think there's any mistakes in life. Things happen for reasons. You know what I'm saying? We're all supposed to be in the spot. We're all supposed to meet each other. This was supposed to happen.
100%.
100%.
Yeah.
Like, if you think otherwise, then you're delusional.
Yeah, no, everything happens for a reason, for sure.
Exactly. And
that's
same
for sure.
thing, like, I really didn't want to do music. I was done, but hearing him, it kind of, like, brought out, like, that thing in me that was like, oh, maybe I could do stuff that I normally wouldn't do. You know, maybe I should just go back to it. Then I gave him a track. He heard it. He liked it. Felt good to hear somebody else that they liked it because, like I said, I was at the point in my life, I'm not going to do music no more.
Right.
And then I kept sending him tracks, and he would like spit a little bit on, I think on the phone. We were talking. I'm like, he's like, yeah, I got something for this. Like, oh, word? I'm listening to him. Oh, yeah, we really need to take the next level. And I called up. Me and Harsh was talking one day. I'm like, you know somebody with a studio? Like, I need help with certain things because, you know, I'm from New York, so I don't really know the area. I know the area well, but I don't know the key players out here as much as I do if I was in New York or anywhere else. And she linked you up. She linked us up with him.
Shout out to Harsh Notes.
History right there. It was like everything was supposed to be that way. You know, the connection between all of us, which is funny. Loose connections, elite connections, everything's connected in some kind of way, shape, or form. Like it's
infinite.
Infinite. This was supposed to happen. And then meeting you, of course, that was crazy. It was like
me.
Yeah, you.
I'm a youngin', man. I'm a student teacher. You know, I'm not even here. So
Rem is super modest, but I'm gonna tell you something real quick.
I'm not even here. Who's talking? This is AI.
I gotta tell you, we didn't hear Rem's music, right?
Yep.
Y'all my followers are the Spotify. Y'all the only followers I have. So check me out, Zen Rem. You know, 2 M's or T.ReMMeDY, 2 M's. You know.
Absolutely.
Speaking of 2 M's, Master Manifesting. You know, ReZerXtion. You can check that out. You know, it's gonna be available sometime when you're watching this. Let's get it.
Absolutely.
We were like working on his track, and then like one day, Rem is. I just want to put it the best way. Sometimes when you got something, you're like, oh, this is fire, right? And then somebody else, like he didn't do it purposely. He was just showing us his music. And I was like,
Who, me?
Yeah, I was like,
yeah.
What we doing right now, that's what we should be doing, right? I was like, that's what's up. But listening to you, it kind of inspired more because a lot of listening to you, because that day that I got to hear your music, I became a fan. And because I became a fan, I was able to do more different kind of stuff musically wise, right? And then send it to him.
Oh, fire.
So always constantly going full circle.
Yeah.
All the time. You know what I'm saying? That's why the energy is so good with all of us.
Yeah.
Like, same thing when I met you. Like, when I met dude over here, like when I met Gift, I was like, he seems like that type of dude that doesn't like anybody. He's like so serious.
This is just my look.
But he's just a businessman.
He's the man,
I was born like this, bro.
And it's funny because I knew it because he was on the phone and he had a box with clothes and he's like doing his business thing.
Yeah.
And one time I told D1, I was like, I don't know about that guy. He just seems like he doesn't seem like
Silent,
and D1's like, yo, I'll talk to him. He's good people. I always go by people that I respect. He said he's good. He's good with me. And then him and I had a conversation. Boom. It's like automatically we didn't have to have the same blood. We're already brothers. Point blank. Period. And music wise, this is amazing to work with people you respect.
Yeah.
But on another level, it's even better to work with people you have not just the respect but the love for. Because they feel the same way that you do about music. And that's so difficult to run into people that have the same likes and dislikes and respect when it comes to the music industry and whatever happens in music. And even when it comes to the sound, we all have a specific amount of ears that we hear.
Yeah.
And we hear things that are differently. And it's so good to get that feedback from some of the guys. But with that being said, because of all that, his album came out. His album was able to be done.
Yeah.
Like, we put so much tracks out, and I said it to him, I'm like, you just go and... Because we had a plan, right?
Yeah.
And then that plan, we scrapped it. We're like, we're going to scrap this plan.
A few times.
Sometimes you don't have to have a plan.
Yeah.
You don't need a plan. If you have everything you need, a plan is not even necessary. And it just felt like, what was the point of having a plan?
Yeah.
We're here. Make music. Do it the way you want to do it. And then you put out a project that you feel good about. It wasn't something that you like, oh, I had to do it this way. No, it was something you did it, what you felt. You know what I'm saying? So this project was something you felt. I felt. And everybody had a hand in it. It was great.
Not only that, we gave each other like game and like we got our music registered. You know what I mean? Like, so we're taking this music as a business. I mean, we most definitely love it and it's a passion. But it's many avenues that we could, you know what I mean?
And to piggyback off of Sharp, with him on the brink of not wanting to do music anymore, I was just breaking out of that state of mind, because I was in that for a while too. I was like, you know what? Music, it's oversaturated. I gave myself every excuse in the book to not want to do music anymore. And then one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? Fuck that. Like if I really think I'm better than someone, I better go fucking prove it. And I was on that kind of like mental state of mind when I met Sharp. So like it was the perfect combination. It was someone who was 2 times as driven as someone else, and someone who just needed to be driven just a little bit more. And that was exactly how it worked out. And then once it all started forming together, even though it was a very long process, seeing how many other people it inspired as well was super inspiring.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the beauty.
Because I saw everybody want to come together and help. And that was a feeling I'll never forget and I'll forever be thankful for. And it was super inspiring to watch everybody else be like, you know what, fuck it. Let's really lock in and get this done then.
Yep.
Mind you, it's not even the first, like the album wasn't even out, but you were on the RZX. The
put him on
ReZerXtion.
Carbon Waves
Day two,
playlist. Put him, like introduced him Carbon Waves playlist.
Yep.
And then the ReZerXtion Day 2 project. Yeah, you know, 4 or 5 tracks. And then
Which is funny because I was on there too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And then
I
separate
can do-
tracks.
Yep.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I can do. I think that was
Yeah.
a 10-track compilation tape. You could stream that ReZerXtion Day 2.
All platforms.
Yeah, but it was just to give an introduction. You know, him being affiliated with the label and with the brand, nonetheless, and him doing his, you know, starting up his brand as well. You know, and you know what I like too. I like that challenge because I'll tell him, "Yo, this is kid." And he's super dedicated, man. Like, this is, meet him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, check it out. Like, this is people we need around.
Yeah.
You know, we got an age difference, so it's cool. Like how I look at the music scene now. Like I was an artist. I am an artist, recording artist, but I was like up front as far as like I need to be here, there. Now it's like I get to play the audio engineer. You know what I mean? Like and mix actual records and the sound and sculpt it out and help youngins like D1, you know, take over. You know what I mean? Because he already has his lyrics. We ain't helping him with his lyrics. He already got that shit.
He did that by himself.
You know what I mean? And then the production to complement it is just like beauty of life. You know what I mean? So like, you know, all the compilation tapes, him working on, and in the process, he linked up with GIF and started recording music. Talk about that.
Yeah, we got the gifted ones. That's gonna be the next thing that we're gonna drop. And we dropping like 10, 11 songs on that.
Yep.
Got a lot of good features, a lot of good songs, different vibes. It's not just gonna be rap. It's gonna be a little bit of everything in there.
It's a super different experience when you're making a project with somebody because, you know, it may not be as fast as you would like it to, but the thing about it is the beauty and the memories you get while you're making those songs
During the process,
and those moments together. I get to learn Gift's writing process and music process. Gift's got to learn mine already because he'd be recording me every now and then on my own separate songs before we even work together. So he already knew what we were getting into. And then I was like, you know what? The way me and Gift rap, we sound like really good together. So it just kind of happened organically.
On a lyrical tip, you know what I mean? Like
Definitely.
that was interesting.
It's gonna be definitely one of the best things for the hip hop side of rap in our city for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah. So I know we did a show last month, but have you performed prior to that?
No, I had not.
That was your
performed.
first performance? Like,
Yeah,
for real?
my first for real performance. Yep, that was
Oh shit.
it right there.
You did good too.
He did really good, yeah.
Everything I've done when it comes to music, the first time I've done it has been here. No matter what it is for the most part.
What an honor.
Right.
Yo, shout out
Definitely
D1.
an honor. Shout out D1.
Thank you. Shout out you guys, because without you guys, who would have known how long this would have taken?
Yeah, man.
And then linking with y'all, the challenge was now I'm dealing with a producer, artist, you know, a duo team, you know, for like a specific, what you know what I mean? But it was with stems. You know, I usually deal with the 2-track, you know, beats that people be converting off of YouTube or blah blah. But this is like actual instrumentals. This is like actual, you know, like production. You know, and to receive the stems, it was a challenge. You know what I mean? But nonetheless, it was like we executed.
Absolutely.
and got the job done, right? Because that shit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But I can always learn from him, because I want to be like, damn, I want to make sure this is A+ every time. Each track is A+. Because if they do their part, he does his part. I got to do my part.
Which is funny because
For
every
real.
time he would be like, "Hey, I want you to listen to this." I'm like, "Rem, like I trust your ears. You don't have to have me there. I trust your ears."
Right.
When you got respect with somebody like an engineer, mind you, you're not just an engineer. You're more than that, but you have
Music producer,
like, everything.
I guess.
You got like it's a book, just the book of Rem. So
The ReMMtionary,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly, the representative, right? But I mean, like, it's good to work with somebody that you literally trust. I mean, it's hard you can name certain people in the industry that's done a lot of big things, and it's hard for them to trust their engineer enough to do that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a real quick story. I was at a conference, and a person, and I can't really name these people. They were there, and they were saying that these guys were great producers, but they were at a studio, and the person brought his music in, opened it up with stems, the engineer listening to it, whatever. The guy got up, went to the bathroom. The engineer recorded it and saved some stuff.
Oh.
Right? He came back, but his boy was there. The engineer didn't know his boy knew what was going on. Told him what was going on, made him take it out of the computer, left. These are some bigwigs, right? It's, like I said, it is very difficult to meet somebody that you could trust, especially in this industry. We'll go out there, you'll meet a bunch of people in this world, and they'll feed you whatever you want to hear. But
Yeah.
to meet people like y'all, it's another level. Like, I am comfortable knowing that if you're behind there and I send you stems, I'm good. I sleep good at night. You know what I mean? Because I know Rem's got it.
Absolutely.
And I know his ear, and I know the kind of stuff he does. Same thing with Giff. If Giff got some stuff, he'll listen to it. These guys are phenomenal. And, when you got that much respect for people and they got the same respect for you, you don't have to worry about things like that. And that's one of the hardest things to do is, like, make music and having to worry about certain things because they might steal your rhymes or they might steal your music or they might take a little piece of whatever you built here and there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And the one thing about these guys is they offer, they don't take.
Absolutely.
And I respect that.
Yeah.
100%.
Always.
The funny thing, too, that is probably an unknown fact, the first full month that we started coming here, which sounds like a long time, but really it's only 4 days because 4 Sundays in a month. So
Yeah.
every one of those 4 Sundays, Sharp would ask Rem a question that had something to do with engineering or producing, something that, made sense, but was a little more on the advanced side. And,
Right.
and Rem nailed it every single time.
Damn.
Every time.
Yeah, that man knows.
I'll never forget.
Yeah, I wasn't dealing with some kid. See, yo, I'm gonna age myself, so I'm a lot older. So I've gone through a certain amount of difficulty with people, that, especially like engineers who thought they knew what they were talking about. And
Right.
they don't understand. For producers, we paint a picture. You know what I'm saying? Engineers are the type of people that be like, well, the color's off here. Let me make sure the color's here. You know what I'm saying? They help that picture come to life more.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult to deal with people. I didn't have to worry about that with y'all. And because of that, it just made me more comfortable. And it's hard to be comfortable in an environment where you're working and making music because you're always on, which we don't have to worry about that.
We're not ego based here.
Nah,
either.
nah.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we all show love.
We all giants over here. We're all enlightened.
Except for me, I'm short, but that's okay.
I'm 5'5". They say that's short.
5'2". I made it. I'm 5'2", bro. I
got my
I'm still
shoes
crawling
off,
in
so-
here while y'all standing.
That's crazy. So what's good, man? Because I see you be in shape too. Tell these people what you be doing besides the music.
So when I'm not doing music, I do MMA. I'm an aspiring MMA fighter. I do frequent jiu-jitsu competitions. I'm training at least 3 to 4 days out of the week because I'm coming back from a concussion. I took a headbutt at my last competition
Yikes.
very early on, and it left me out of commission for a very long time.
Yeah.
I'd stopped training completely for about 8 months. So the biggest thing when it comes to training and making sure you're staying healthy is just not caring about how you wake up that day, really. Like, honestly. Right. It doesn't matter if you wake up tired. It doesn't matter if you went to bed at 3. It doesn't matter if you didn't eat. It doesn't matter if you haven't had anything. Grab your water. Grab your pre-workout if that's what you do. I don't really do that stuff, but some people prefer it. And wake up and go. Because if you don't, that one day that you let slip is going to be another day. And that one day you let slip is going to be another day.
Yeah.
I always tell people who are just starting to get into working out, even if it's just a little bit, go every day, at least for the first month. You don't need to go there and get the PR of 225. You don't need to go there and be Arnold. You just need to go there and get something done every day.
Right.
Yep.
And if you can get that done, you can break your mind's habit of just wanting to lay down or just wanting to do something else.
Yeah.
You need to get your body regulated to doing something all of the time, not get it stuck in the mud, as I say.
Stuck in the mud.
Because if you stop doing stuff, you know, kind of like a car, you stop driving a car, it won't turn on one day.
Bust down.
Right.
You know, side note on Arnold, you saw that Schwarzenegger page on IG?
No, I
They
didn't.
got every song and it has his voice singing it. I
I just see it.
He said
It's
that,
real
like,
funny.
Oh, shit, that's crazy. Nah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, staying fit. You got a mental, you got a clearness, the clarity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Discipline, most importantly.
Absolutely.
That's why you be on point and pulling up every week, man. Round of applause for D1, man. That's good. Yeah, because you got a bright future ahead of you.
For sure. Young,
You know what I
too.
mean? You know that. You know what I mean? And it's important to stand tall and walk hard. You know, especially with enlightened minds such as everyone in this building.
Yeah.
You know,
And everyone that visits.
and everyone who visit.
It's amazing because, you know, when you think about like rappers stereotypically, you don't think about a group of people like the ones here, like the group of people we have.
Are we
here.
rappers? Like, how can you?
Artists, rappers, hip hop. Yeah, that's what I'd consider myself. So with that being said, I can't speak on everybody, but I think we have a collective of people who can rap.
Yeah.
So with that being said, a little bit, and I think that one of the best key points I have for me, which I'm trying to keep forever, is nobody in my circle is into something that's gonna jeopardize what I'm going for.
Yeah.
A lot of people have their extra friends or their other groups that they hang out with outside of what they actually do. And it's a bunch of people who are just going to get you in trouble. I don't have that. Okay. I have people who know we need him to win.
Yeah.
So they're going to do anything to make sure that I keep winning.
Yeah.
Because that's the best. That's the best thing that can happen.
Yeah.
And that's a responsibility that I take completely. I don't step down from it. I don't back away from it. I'm not afraid of the outcomes. I've made my whole life making sure that this is all I have. I don't have another choice. A lot of people can't say that. A lot of people have their other things. Like, I probably wouldn't even though it's a big goal of mine, I wouldn't even brought up MMA, but I will say that the discipline that I got from there is what has kept me motivated and kept me not wanting to quit, because it teaches you that, you know, if you don't keep going, someone else will. If you don't win, someone will beat you.
The world's still spinning either way, right? Is that
Exactly. And if I didn't have the people around me that would keep me realizing, hey, you're not keeping up to pace, you're not doing your stuff, then I wouldn't have that. I need that. That's definitely a big part of it.
I think it's healthy to have like people like us that we could talk outside of studio sessions. Yo, where you at mentally? Yo, how you feeling? Yo, hey, ease off on this, or hey, Bob, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
That's okay to have. You know what I mean, right? Like,
For sure.
The open dialogue.
yeah, open dialogue. You don't want no build up and dealing with animosity or like ego based people. You know, and a lot of rap acts, they move off ego base.
Yeah.
So that's why DeSharp can hang out with us, because we're not on that shit. You know what I mean?
Not at all.
We about ascension.
People need to separate being an artist and reality sometimes.
Yeah.
You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? Especially
right.
like in the studio. Some people, you know, tend to move different, but, you know, we deflect with positivity.
And I think the difference is we recognize the power that comes with being an artist. A lot of people don't.
Yeah.
Oh, I just rap. That's it. What the people do after they hear my songs doesn't matter. What happens after my song comes out doesn't matter. We're not like that here.
No.
Yeah.
We don't have that.
Yeah.
Most of us are saying something on every single song
Hell yeah.
that's a gem or worth listening to, in the sense of like, you can use this later on for real. A lot of people don't have that. And I think that's what puts us in a league just above everybody else.
Yeah.
Because we're relatable.
Yeah.
It's not all about being flashy and stuff.
It's not
like
about
that.
being flashy, although the aura glows.
Yeah, yeah.
Indeed.
And all the blessings we have, you know.
That's right.
Blessings in abundance.
Absolutely.
So what you got planned like for the next upcoming months? Where we at, the third quarter?
Yep.
Is this considered third quarter of
actually.
like the calendar?
Yeah, it is. Yep.
Well, we got the show coming up.
We got some shows. We got
the show at the end of the week, so that's
Yep.
gonna be fun. I'm back into training, so I'm looking for a jiu-jitsu competition very soon. I want to start getting more footage. I got footage of my first one, but we can get some better matches in there recorded and
You
stuff
got a
like
camera,
that.
right? Like camera.
Yep.
Bring that. Shit.
And then the gifted ones. The gifted ones is my utmost top priority.
What do you look when you looking? You guys have a release date?
Honestly, hopefully by the end of this month, bro. Now that we're at the start of it. Because we're like, literally, we have all the tracks. It's just finishing some of these and making sure, you know, it's the sound is what we wanted.
What's the percentage?
I would say, what you think, D1? Like,
complete.
I would honestly say, like, 60, 70%, honestly.
Yeah, I'd probably say above that.
Like, I was going to say 70, 80, but 60, 70. Just, just
To play it safe, we only have a few hooks we need to add, and then just mix
like,
it.
the songs are already solidified. We already know what songs we're going to throw, like, little in-between songs, probably a skit or two in there. We got some artwork, and then drop it in moderation. Honestly, it's just finishing and really just making sure that the sound is on point.
Absolutely.
Possibly late September, early October.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for.
Definitely, yep.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, way before Halloween for sure.
Yep. We're looking probably a lead-up single, you know, like all good albums have, and then the album itself.
Yep.
Fire. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, then this September is gonna be September sweeping. We got that ReZerXtion tape. Right?
We're already in September too.
We in September right now. We in the
the
early
September 2.
Yep.
And watch how fast
September 2nd.
this podcast come out, man, because you know we're on it, man.
Consistency, man.
You know, you guys like how it looking so far? You
Yeah,
know,
we changed it up. You know,
it
we
is what it
painted
is,
it,
bro.
added some panels.
Got our hands dirty to get this done.
You know.
Yeah, you know, well, we know we taking it one day at a time, every day evolving.
Yep.
You know, we gonna cut it short because we got another studio. We could do a studio session, storm session,
Yep.
CloudLounge session.
Indeed.
You know, but it's lovely life, beauty of life. D1,
Always great having
DeSharp, gift. You know what I mean? This is sponsored by Elite Connect LLC.
Yes,
so
sir.
the description will be below where you could link into if you're looking for some merchandise.
Yep. Shirts,
You know?
sweaters, anything. Match any color. We get you right.
Buy them twice. Doesn't matter.
Anywhere.
If you get them 3
fine.
times, you don't have to worry
Shorts,
about
sweaters,
this.
we got everything.
I wear Elite Connect like it's Gucci most of the
Yeah,
time.
bro, I wear it every day.
You better start.
Legit.
Like we're employees. We come
Yeah,
in, the shit
legit.
change, all that shit.
You buy it or we don't give you an option. You'll just have one
Yeah,
at your
style,
house.
style on them with
I
us.
was talking about a giveaway with D1 today too. I was thinking about putting like a little merch pack. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's
Putting
dope.
like a shirt, sweater, some bottoms, and then a couple little stickers and maybe a voucher or something in there. Or
Yeah,
something,
spot.
or a gift card or some shit.
And we're throwing them on launch.
Yeah,
so
give it to like maybe 5 people or something.
5 people.
You know what I'm saying? Pick 5 people somehow. We'll think of it though. We're gonna definitely solidify that plan and drop that for sure.
absolutely.
That'd be cool.
So DeSharp, I have your link, you know, with some of your production, right? Because you have your website up still,
Yeah,
Loose
yeah, I
Connection.
do. Yep.
So that'll be on there. Of course, a link to go check out A Fighter's Chance, you know, album, as well as ReZerXtion Day.
ReZerXtion
And
Day too.
you're on ReMM Gems Volume 1.
Indeed, couple lighters.
Couple lighters.
Couple of this fire too.
know what I mean?
I love that song.
So, hold on.
Thank you.
We also want to shout out Double LR, ACM. Man, shout out everybody, man. Boom, yup. Shout out to Boom, who's been coming around.
It's not recording.
That's another dope individual.
Harsh notes.
Harsh note, we shout her out every day. She literally be DMing me all the time. I got some beats in the Google Drive. Go check the beat. This is the name. Like, yeah.
Gotta say though, we got a dope production.
Nah,
team.
we do.
got a
The
dope
production team is fire and it's strong. Real
And
strong.
keep your eyes out for Sammy Slice.
Yep, that's another one. My other brother, Sammy Slice.
Keep your eyes out.
Sammy
that-
Slice, yeah.
You
He
heard
got some bangers.
Sammy Slice got some bangers.
Very experimental.
He got a little bit of everything from Spanish
You know?
to English.
Shout out to everybody. You know, Axel Baby doing
Axel
numbers.
Baby, yeah,
Yeah, Axel Baby.
Check out his
Antisocial.
collab he got
Antisocial.
with JF and J Abdil.
I think he's already at like 600K on that already,
Yeah.
bro.
Yup.
So shout out to Axel Baby.
Antisocial, Axel Baby.
Yup.
ACM Management definitely doing numbers. Shout out
Yup.
to Holyoke, Springfield, Northampton,
413.
Chicopee. Shout out to Hartford. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at.
Yup,
I'm always
860.
represent that shit. And you know, Puerto Rico. You know,
718.
shout out all the countries. You know, shout out to the other planets. You know, everybody is all love. ReMM, CloudLounGe ReMM Podcast. Peace easy.
Thank you.